come with me to take a tour of Leipzig's Red Bull Arena. We made it to Leipzig. We are here outside of the Red Bull Arena. I don't know what I expected it to look like, but I didn't expect it to look like this. So the old Leipzig Zentralstadion was built right here. When they refurbished it into the Red Bull Arena, they dug deeper into the earth. That's why the stadium seems so steep and goes so far down, but the previous stadium was even all the way out here.
The current Red Bull Arena opened in 2004, but sports history on this site dates back to 1867. It's built on the site of the old Zentralstadion that opened in 1956 and could hold 100,000 fans, the largest stadium in Germany at the time. Now, it can hold a little less than half of that former capacity at 47,069, but it's impressive in its own right and loud on match days. 1.5 million cubic meters of rubble from World War II was used in the construction of the stadium originally. And even in the rebuild, it retains some of the original detail like the clock tower and grand entrance at street level. Recycling and repurposing an old stadium is amazing, but it does come with its own set of challenges. Christian Guidis, aka Guidey, was our guide for the day.
We're in the bowels of the Red Bull Arena, checking out all of these little things that go into making the stadium experience happen for all the fans on match day. Yusuf Poulsen, he's been one of the players that has been at Leipzig since nearly the start of the project. Pretty good investment. Emil Forsberg, of course, now with the New York Red Bulls. Timo Werner, another success story from this Leipzig project. They bought him from relegated Stuttgart and then went on and sold them for big profit.
Now, let's go check out the locker room. Not the biggest place, but with the training facility just minutes away, this is only used by the first team on match days.
Check it out. This is the RB Leipzig locker room for the first team. You're seeing all of the lockers with the players' faces in them. Not gonna lie, it'd be pretty cool to have your own photo inside your locker like this. And if you need a little energy boost, they've got a lot of it here.
The part that you've all been waiting for, let's go down to the pitch.
Time to go check out the pitch.
This pitch was looking pristine. Guidey was telling us about how it's a hybrid surface, which is more sustainable from both a financial and environmental perspective. Honestly, it's a little weird being inside such a massive stadium when there are no fans in there. You know it's going to be bouncing on match day though.
Pretty great access we have right here, being able to check out the pitch. They were telling us it's a hybrid surface. That means they don't have to replace the pitch at the end of every season, which costs about $200,000, so pretty good savings right there. Let's see what it feels like. Feels like a pitch to me.
Go ahead and hit that subscribe button to make sure you don't miss any of my stadium tours or other content from around the world of football.
Always one of the best parts of the tour, stepping in to the team dugout. Gotta watch your head though. What a view. Even though, as we know, Red Bull owns this club, it's not actually Red Bull Leipzig. It's Rasenballsport Leipzig, which translates to Lawn Ball Leipzig.
We've seen the pitch, now let's go check out more of the stadium. Next stop, the gaming room. This is the home of Rebels Gaming. They're one of the most successful esports teams when it comes to FC. You're probably familiar with Anders Vergang, who's on the team. Anyway, this is their room to train, stream, and compete. As part of the Leipzig media visit, we get a behind-the-scenes tour of the stadium. When Red Bull took over, there was a lot of modernization that needed to happen. So this press conference room, hospitality areas, all of this stuff that we're walking through is pretty new, but I love that they were able to keep the traditional facade and other aspects of the building.
A little bit sneaks, but every skybox is different. This is from our beer partner, Borussia. So you see that?
Oh, they've got their own tap in there as well.
Definitely one of the better suites to be in on match day. So these suites are for partners only. You cannot buy tickets here. You have to be one of the club's partners to get access here. And we're just going to step into these suites. They are all also personalized.
Where Johann Plenge, our general manager, will invite Hans-Joachim Watzke on Saturday. The big bosses will be here.
So this is a suite that the Leipzig and Dortmund bosses will be watching the match from on Saturday.
Naturally, they have all of the Red Bull products here. One thing this club is doing is creating a business club in one section of the stadium that can be used for business development and other purposes.
What a view here, right at midfield in the Red Bull Arena. We've got a beautiful day for this stadium tour.
Here's the section for the away fans. You can see what it looked like on Saturday when the stadium was full. And being a new club, Leipzig is focusing on sustainability. All these seats that we see are made out of plastic, recycled plastic. Additionally, when they installed all these seats in the old Zentralstadion, they were able to recycle the old seats by donating them to local clubs.
So currently the press section is right up here. Not sure if you can see it, but for the Euros, you need to have more seats than Leipzig currently have. They have 250 press seats, but UEFA needs 600 for the Euros. So they're going to have to move the entire press section over there and then move it back after the Euros. So up there is that press section currently that I was mentioning. It's going to be moved over there. All right, we're going to head over to the fans section. Check that out next up on the tour. It's only Thursday, but with a big match on Saturday, they're loading in all of the beverages that fans are going to be drinking. Clearly they're all about tech and automation. The robot is cleaning up the place itself.
This isn't going to be my seat, but let's check out this seat and see what it would look like to have a view of the pitch from here. Almost finished with the tour, let's pop outside and get a better view before the last special activation of the day.
And right over there is the Leipzig store. Probably gonna check that out later.
I actually didn't get a chance to check out the store that's attached to the stadium, but just outside the ground there's another one. Probably gonna do a video on that, so stay tuned.
So Leipzig Stadium is actually very close to the city center. It's only a 15-minute walk from the Hauptbahnhof. They were telling us that fans will bike here. There'll be 5,000 or 10,000 bikes parked here on match day. Gonna have to come back, get a clip of that just to show you. But it's very cool how it can be very sustainable for people not to have to drive to the stadium. They can take the train, take the tram, walk, bike, whatever.
As I mentioned, the last special activation of the day, RB Leipzig announced their US tour. This is the first time that they're touring outside of Europe. They've only announced one game so far, but it's going to be against Aston Villa at the Red Bull Arena in Harrison, New Jersey, where the New York Red Bulls play. They're looking into announcing more games soon as well. With plenty of US media in attendance, Leipzig Chief Business Officer Johann Plenge spoke to us about the club's objectives and marketing in North America.
You spoke about the club's success in the Champions League. Is it important to test your levels even in the summer against a team like Aston Villa?
Yes, it is. So this is a pre-season tour where we want to have a proper preparation, and the proper preparation obviously needs opponents on ice level. And as I said, Aston Villa's performance is impressive, not only in the Premier League, also in the Conference League, making it to the semi-finals there, and we are proud to play against such a great club. But this is also what we need, right? I mean, we want to have ambitious opponents, and the 31st, it's almost three weeks to go before the Bundesliga starts and the cup in Germany starts. So this is not just a friendly where we will try some things on the pitch, but this is a match where we want to win, and the same appears for Aston Villa.
Last but not least, we had to get some food to close out the afternoon. Thank you, Footy Fam. A special thanks to the VIPs and Ultras who are paid subscribers on the Footy Fam Patreon. This video wouldn't be possible without your support. If you want to see your name in the credits and get other awesome perks like BTS content and more, make sure to subscribe via the link in the description.